Welcome back. Thank you for checking out this bonus edition of the 12 Kyle podcast. I'm 12 Kyle. Check this out. On this podcast, what I want to talk about is something. No, I mean, seriously. I think a lot of times what we fail to realize is sometimes we have things in our head that tends to get in the way of where we want to go, or more importantly, what we want to do. And I came across this meme on IG, I think a couple of months ago. And I sent it to myself in an email and I was like, okay, hey, this is something to talk about. And what it is just more of an affirmation than anything else, but a bit of positivity for you. And it's quick, but I just wanted to share this with you. And it's called 12 Things to Remember. It's 12 quick steps. So rock with me for a second. And these are in no particular order. Number one, the past cannot be changed. I think that's very, very true. You know, you have to let the past be what it is, the past. Now, you should learn something from the past, but your past should never hold you back or necessarily define you. If you allow it to, your past can prevent you from having any levels of success in your future. So the past can't be changed. I think the biggest thing to do is learn from your past, both positive and negative. And then I think if you do that, you're probably headed in the right direction. Number two, opinions don't define your reality. Man, listen. Everybody has an opinion. If you're on social media like me, everybody has an opinion about everything, right? And an opinion is just that. It's an opinion. It's someone's thought, maybe someone's ideology, their dream about something. But it's theirs. And you should never allow someone's opinion to tell you who you are. I heard that a long time ago when I was like maybe in middle school or something. And it always stuck with me. Never, you never let someone's opinion define who you are. And subsequently, you can't let an opinion define your reality because an opinion is just that. It's on someone else. It's not on you. It's not your reality. And whatever people think of you or think about you, you don't have to make that your reality. Number three, everyone's journey is different. Man, listen, let me say that again. Everyone's journey is different. That really can apply to all walks of life because whatever levels of success that you may think that I have, that was for me. And you don't know what it took for me to get where I got. And vice versa. Some people have a leg up on the competition, some don't. That's not really for anyone to define. But everybody's journey is different. Everybody, all of you, everyone listening to this podcast, you have your own trail to blaze. And that's it. And even if you're in a position like me where you have kids, all I can do is blaze my trail. I can't make them be me all over again. Everyone has their own journey, and everyone's journey is different. Always remember that. Number 4, until you heal, it will hold you hostage. Man, listen, I see a lot of times on social media, people who are going through things in their relationships and things of that nature. And I think it kind of goes back to something I said a little earlier about, the past, about changing the past. A lot of times people don't heal from what hurt them. And if you don't heal from what hurt you, it can definitely hold you hostage. If you never got over that hurt from, I don't know, a parent not being in your life, or a girlfriend or boyfriend that broke up with you, or ex-spouse, you literally can be emotionally held hostage by your own fruition. It's on you. But do not, I repeat, do not let it hold you hostage. You have to heal. Give yourself time to heal. And if you give yourself time to heal, you'll be fine. But if not, it can definitely hold you hostage. Number 5, judgments are a confession of character. Listen, I try my best not to judge people because I'm not perfect. No matter what you may or may not think of me, I'm far from perfect. There might have been a time in my life when I was younger where I wanted to be as close to perfect as possible. It's not even possible. So, I don't judge, and I don't think we should either. But when you judge people, it says more about you and your character than it does them, the person or persons who you're judging. Number 6, overthinking will lead to sadness. I mentioned at the top, a lot of times, the thoughts in our head get in the way of us. Sometimes there's not really a roadblock in front of you. It's really you and your thoughts. And, admittedly so, sometimes it's the fear of failure. I've said on this podcast before, like, one of the things that drove me all of my life is that I never wanted to fail at anything. But here's the reality. You're going to fail at something, but that level of perfection, it's in most of us. But don't overthink it. If you overthink things, you will never get out of your head, and it ultimately will lead to sadness. And for some, it could lead to depression. Number 7, sustainable happiness is found within. Listen, I wish I had enough time to talk about, happiness always starts from within. Growing up, you hear, oh man, I just need to find me a woman or a man who could make me happy. It's bullshit. Nobody can make you happy. We make ourselves happy. And to be honest, if we're being totally honest, let me give you some free game right here. We make ourselves as happy as we want us to be. And that's the truth. But no, sustainable happiness, if you want to be happy, it has to be found within. Now, here's the thing. You can bring people into your life, whether it be friends, spouses, kids, whomever, significant others, whatever the case may be. They enhance your happiness. But sustainable happiness is found within. Number 8, your mentality shapes your reality. That is so true. Things are as real as you make them to be in your mind. But here again, if you're not as strong-minded, then sometimes your reality gets blurred. So that's important to remember. Your mentality shapes your reality. Number 9, the present moment is all we ever have. Listen, that is so true. I mean, that's all we have. Yeah, I'm one who loves to look ahead and look forward to the next thing. What's the next thing? What's the next? Because I like to look forward to things, especially good and positive things. But the reality is, all we have is right now. This moment, right now. We don't have anything else. I can say, well, hey, I'm looking forward to this vacation tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's not promised. And we all know that to be true. Number 10, if you can't be kind, at least don't be unkind. Man, I wish more people would take this heed of advice. Because anybody can be an asshole. But if you can't be kind, at least don't be unkind. Don't be mean to people. I think that stuff goes a long way. Number 11, failure will only be final if you quit. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Failure will only be final if you quit. I've never believed in quitting anything. You keep trying and keep trying and keep trying until you get what you want or get where you're trying to go. But really, the only failure is in quitting. That's the assured way of failing, to quit. And last but not least, number 12, the energy you give circles back. Listen, I am a full believer in positive energy. I like to have people around me. I like to, if you listen to this podcast long enough, I like to have people on this podcast who have great energy. I'm not with the bad energy. Because I can't, I don't like, I mean, bad energy is like bad cologne. Like it just stinks. And you know how like bad cologne just stays on people all day and you just smell it all day, even if it's not even on you. Yeah, I don't want bad energy around me. It's not good. It's not healthy. And ultimately, it's just not for me. And so I think, you know, especially as I've gotten older, energy is so key. And that could be the energy, you know, that you have with your spouse. That could be the energy that you have with your friends, energy that you have at work. Very important. Because think about it, if you're working, you're physically in an office, you're there for at least 8 hours during the day. So yeah, the energy that you give circles back. So if I'm giving positive energy, I need that in return. I don't need negative energy at all. It stinks. I'm not with it. Yeah, man. I just wanted to get on here and just read this to you. Again, it's 12 things to remember, 12 things to always remember. You keep these type of ideals in your head and in your heart, and I think we'll probably be better off. That's going to do it for me. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for checking out this bonus edition of the 12 Kyle podcast. I'm your boy 12 Kyle. I'll catch you guys next time. 5 Gs.